friends, and race family to GryphonSoul Diecast Motorsports and the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Season 2. Today we got 4 more teams set to take each other on in 2v2 matchups. It's time for Groups 7 and 8 to battle it out as they race down the most unforgiving mountain raceway. Only 2 of these 4 teams will advance to the next round. I hope they all paid visits to the mountain temple and appeased the spirits properly, because it's about to get furious up here on the OMR. Let's check out our first group and get them to the starting line. Kicking it off with Group 7, it's gonna be 11th seed Bathurst Diecast Racing, led by driver Mr. Mojo in his Nissan Leaf Nismo RC02, weighing 64.9 grams. Along with him is teammate Harry Hubcap in a Nissan Skyline GTR R32, weighing 34.3 grams. And they are going against 12th seed HSL Diecast, led by Vinny, driving a Camaro Z28, weighing in at 62.5 grams. His wingman is possibly a winged man. It's Owlman in a Chevy Monte Carlo, weighing 41.4 grams. Both teams clocked in with exact qualifying times, so it came down to a race-off between their amateur teammates, in which Harry Hubcap of Bathurst won out, earning the higher seed and starting pole position for his team. Now, Bathurst has raced here before, and this is HSL's first time at the OMR, but they bring prior racing experience with them. So how will this translate for these 2 teams on the Obsidian Mountain Raceway? Let's drop the green flag and find out. Alright, here we are, top of the mountain, Ma. It's Bathurst Diecast on the inside, HSL on the outside, led by Vinny. Here's the green. Vinny had a nosebleed, but it's Bathurst 1 and 2 going through Calamity Corners. Here comes HSL around the temple turn. Harry got a pass. Oh, and the fence said no. With the big N-O. No, brah. Wow. Well, Mr. Mojo was the only one to cross the line. Solo finish for him, but look at the smack Harry takes. Wonder if Mr. Mojo is talking to that fence. Don't let anybody pass me. Well, Mr. Mojo with that solo finish scores 4. He's going to lead him down once again. Vinny on the outside. Here we go. Vinny takes that noselead into the divided straight, but it's all Mr. Mojo through Calamity Corners. Oh, and I think we just lost Owlman. Oh, we might have just lost Vinny, too. As Mr. Mojo and Harry both cross the line. Oh, no, we got Vinny crossing the line, too. So, yep, and there's Owlman down in the temple turn. So it's Mr. Mojo, Harry, and Vinny, 1, 2, and 3 on that last lap. Lap 3, both the Bathurst drivers are up front. Mr. Mojo takes lead down the pipeline, followed by Vinny. Oh, Vinny gets spun around on the exit, but he's still rolling. And I don't know who wiped out up there, but somebody ate it big time. Mr. Mojo comes in first, Vinny comes in second. And that means Owlman and Harry Hubcap are down. And there's Owlman crashed into the pylon there at the exit of Calamity Corners. And Harry got lava caked. It's lap 4. We're back at the top of the mountain. There's the green, and there they go. Vinny always gets a good jump, but then Mr. Mojo just takes it away from him. Oh, and we got Harry down, and it looks like he just put a stop to both the HSL drivers. Mr. Mojo spins around and glides in backwards for a solo finish, and indeed, we got 3 down in the temple turn. That's another triple DNF and 4 in a row for Mr. Mojo. Leading them down once again for lap 5. There's the green. There they go. They all get a good jump on it. Mr. Mojo gets the better of it. Going through Calamity Corners. Holds a nice line. Harry's down. Vinny just spun out coming down Leaky Road. Oh, and doesn't have enough momentum to carry him through the finish line. Another solo finish for Mr. Mojo. And Harry and Owlman down in the Temple Turn. That's a double stack of lava cakes right there, folks. Unfortunately, Owlman got slowed down being behind Harry's lava cake slide. Call that a lava flow? I don't know. All right, this is it. Final lap. Mr. Mojo and Harry take it 1-2, going through Calamity Corners. Here comes HSL up on Harry's bumper. Oh, 2 down. Harry makes it across the line in second. So we lost both of the HSL drivers. And it's looking like right in the cavern turn. Indeed. Boy, they could have used those points. There they go into the cavern turn. And boom, there goes Vinny. And boom, there goes Owlman. Almost the exact same spot. And a perfect score for Mr. Mojo. Congratulations, sir. And indeed, Bathurst and the Mountain both beat up HSL. It's going to be Bathurst going into round 2. Our final teams today of Group 8 are 24th seed Vats Vixen, led by pro driver Vats, driving a 2017 Audi RS6 Avant, weighing 63 grams. Her teammate is Vixen, who's driving a 2019 Audi TT RS, weighing 34.6 grams. And they're up against 31st seed QC Racing, led by driver Lightning Jim, in a McLaren F1 GTR, weighing in at 63.7 grams. His teammate LJ is in a McLaren F1, weighing 32.7 grams. Vats Vixen is making their racing debut right here at the OMR today. Though they qualified higher than QC Racing, QC does have the experience of racing down the OMR over the past few seasons. A higher-seeded rookie team versus an experienced veteran team. What part will the most unforgiving mountain raceway play in this matchup? We're going to drop the green flag on them and see for ourselves. All right, Vats is going to lead them down on the inside. Vixen behind her. Lightning Jim on the outside, followed by LJ. And there they go for their first lap, and it's Vats and Vixen, both 1 and 2 through Calamity Corners. Oh, Vixen just wiped out. Oh, we got another wipeout. Oh, and another wipeout. That's 3. Oh, my goodness. What the hell is going on? The mountain is vicious today. And there's QC and Vixen. Lightning Jim and LJ. They're all on their wheels, so that's a good thing. And there goes LJ. Well, Vixen's taking that slide. LJ takes a ride down the cliff face, rolled pretty much down on his wheels. And then Vixen falls in, and she's gone. She's gone. Don't see her until the camera crew catches up with her. And Lightning Jim almost had a good ride. Catches his partner sideways there. But they're all on their wheels. We're going to get them back to the top of the mountain. Make sure their heads are all right. Medics say they're good to go for lap 2. Vats and Vixen up front, Lightning Jim and LJ in the back. That's taking the lead into Calamity Corners. Oh, and Vixen is down again. And QC was forced to hit the brakes to avoid the collision. But unfortunately, that's not going to get him across the finish line. Vats is going to take a solo win right there. And that's where Vixen goes down. Jim locked it up and then gets slammed by LJ. Crikey. It is 4-all for Vats. Can QC get it up on the board? They really need to. Laps are counting down. It's Vats Vixen down the pipeline into Calamity Corners. Oh, Vixen's down again. What the hell? Vats is rolling down the final straight and across the finish line. And we have no other finish. Lightning Jim made it. They both made it down to the final straight, but couldn't get the momentum to carry him across that finish line. Let's have a look back at that and see what happened. Oh, they are plowing Vixen all the way around the temple turn. She is getting a hell of a sleigh ride right there. Oh my goodness. Around the cavern turn. They finally dump her off, but unfortunately, not enough momentum to carry either one of them across that finish line. It's triplets for Vats. QC really needs to get on this game. Get on the board. Lightning Jim on the outside. But here comes LJ. LJ is challenging Vats. Oh, and he flips it. Oh, he pushed it too hard and lost it in the exit. Rolled over, but we did get Lightning Jim crossing the line for second place. Good to see that, but wow. LJ was right on Vixen's and just lost it right there in the corner. Takes a slide all the way across the dragon's spine. What a shame there. And then Lightning Jim says, no, that's your lane right there, Vixen. You take that. And made her run right into the crashed out LJ. Lap 5. Time to come alive. Vats Vixen on the inside. QC on the outside. Vats Vixen first into Calamity Corners. And Vixen is down again. Looks like Lightning Jim may have made it past. And indeed he did. Gives Vats a little kiss in the bumper. But unfortunately for LJ, he got caught up behind Vixen. Vixen came, I don't know what to call that, come in too high, too low on that exit. We'll have to say too low. And LJ getting caught up in that mess. We got one more lap. QC needs both their drivers to score to even have a chance at this. And for Vats Vixen to literally blow it. But it's Vats Vixen through Calamity Corners. And Vixen, surprisingly, stays on her wheels. Oh, and Vats is down. Vats hits the fence, and she's out. Vixen's able to cross the line, but Vats blocks out QC, and they're not going to get any points for that. Wow. Well, at least they got a couple knocks in there on Vats. But that's the end of her perfect run. No perfect score for her. But wow, look at the hit and the tumble she takes. Vats narrowly makes it, or Vixen narrowly made it by there. And then Lightning Jim and LJ come in and tap, get out the way. Unfortunately, she didn't. And it's going to be Vats Vixen moving on to round 2. And QC Racing, another victim of the mountain. Well, you were witness to what I have to call a dominated battle for these two teams today. Starting out with Group 7, in that first lap, Harry stole the lead from Mr. Mojo, only to get violated by that nefarious safety fence. But Mr. Mojo didn't lose any of the voodoo he do and raced to a perfect score. Congrats to Mr. Mojo on that accomplishment. Cheers, mate. Unfortunately, the mountain was merciless to Vinny and the Owlman, with some help from Harry making his car an obstacle for the HSL team most of the race. Today wasn't their day, but you can't keep a good team down. I know we'll be seeing HSL again. Vats Vixen raced into the next round largely on the wheels of Vats, as Vixen was busy imitating pavement and playing roadblock. Vats nearly had a perfect race and score, but on the final lap found that fence and damn near got obliterated on the final straight. Vixen was right behind her to take the lead and the win, ensuring their advancement into the next round. Lightning Jim and QC Racing, another team that fell victim to the mountain. I'm sure it didn't help, finding themselves blocked or crashed out by Vixen multiple times. But this is racing, and that was rubbing to the extreme. We congratulate Bathurst Diecast Racing and Vats Vixen on their wins to advance to the next round. And we sadly say aloha to HSL and QC Racing. So happy that they made the journey for the tournament, and I do hope we'll see them return for future events. Good guys in both them teams, and it's an honor to have them with us. Now, with Mr. Mojo being the second driver in 2 weeks to get a perfect score, teams might be thinking that the mountain has gone soft. Don't be fooled. Just ask the drivers that found themselves either lava caked or at the bottom of the ravine. Most of the drivers today found out the hard and personal way why Calamity Corners is so named. It was bloodletting drivers all day long. We got some good sub 7-second times today, but did not get that sub 6 time for the time challenge. So the next broadcast of the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am, 4 more teams will face off on the Obsidian Mountain Raceway and have a chance to win the time challenge. Tune in to find out who's racing and which teams will advance. Now as the sun sets over the OMR, I do want to thank you all very much for tuning in to GryphonSoul, Diecast Motorsports, and the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and reactions. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and share the GDM channel with all you know. I very much appreciate it. Until the next race, have a good day, a good night, and may the spirit of Aloha fill your days and nights. Share a smile with someone, and always keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo.